The entire Maricosta 1993 championship football team wishes all levels of current Mustang football teams much success this year. Let's go Mustangs, step up. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jeremy Sadowski, and I'm here to bring you exciting 2022 Maricosta Mustang varsity football. Tonight, the Mustangs take on the Mayfair Monsoons. Monsoons come out of the Gateway League and are head coached by Derek Bedell. Mayfair enters tonight's contest 1-1 on the season. They lost their home opener versus Huntington Beach 20-13 and then were victorious on the road in Long Beach at St. Anthony 49-6. Maricosta last played Mayfair in 2019 at Mayfair, where the Mustangs were victorious 37-26. Maricosta and Mayfair were scheduled to play each other in 2020, but that game was canceled due to COVID. And then in 2021, that game was canceled due to a COVID outbreak within the Mayfair football program. The Mustangs are coming off a tough loss versus St. Francis 52-48 in an exciting game in the opening week of the season. Mustangs had a tremendous performance by the sophomore sensation Nico De La Cruz at quarterback. He threw for 478 yards and 4 touchdowns in his varsity debut. The Mustang offense was virtually unstoppable last week versus St. Francis. Leading the way on the offensive line were seniors Emerson Young and Jack Clark. The Mustangs receivers were led by senior Cole Karate and juniors Reese Leonard and Charlie O'Connor. On the ground, the Mustangs were led by senior Matt Kraskowskis, who had 3 rushing touchdowns and then added a 4th touchdown receiving. One thing that has been consistent during Coach Morrow's 30-year career here at Maricosta is that he likes to schedule a very tough preseason for the Mustangs to get the team ready for the playoffs. And last week's opponent, St. Francis, definitely is a tough opponent, as well as tonight's opponent, Mayfair. I know Coach Lee has worked diligently all week with his defensive squad to shore up the holes from last week's contest as the Mustangs are getting ready to take on the Mayfair Monsoons here in week 2 of the 2022 varsity football season. Captains are getting ready to meet at midfield for tonight's coin toss. For your Mustangs, number 11, Ty Culligan, number 4, Xandar Lazar, number 74, Jack Clark, and number 3, Cole Crotty. For the Mayfair Monsoons, number 44, Leroy Palu, number 5, Jordan Fa'atulu, number 28, Jake Snow, and number 2, Evan Tomich. It's a warm night here at Cooper Field at Waller Stadium on the campus of Maricosta High School in beautiful Manhattan Beach, California. Coin toss is up. And it appears that Mayfair has won the coin toss and is elected to defer to the second half. The Mustangs will receive the opening kickoff and will start off on offense and will defend the west end zone. Crowd is getting pumped up here at Cooper Field at Waller Stadium as the Mustangs look to get into the win column tonight as they take on the Mayfair Monsoons out of the Gateway League. I see smoke, and where there's smoke, there's fire. And here comes the fire as your Maricosta Mustangs take the field. And here come the Mayfair Monsoons as we are getting ready for Friday Night Lights here in beautiful Manhattan Beach. Again, this is Coach Morrow's 30th season at the helm of the Maricosta Mustang varsity football program. Getting ready to kick off for the Monsoons is senior number 96, Rocco Mercado. And it's a high end over ender taken by Cole Crotty, and Cole Crotty gets a nice return to midfield where the Mustangs will start tonight's contest on offense. Pistol formation for Maricosta. De La Cruz fakes the handoff. He throws it deep over the middle, and that ball is going to be intercepted by number 8, Merrick Burnett Jr., the senior linebacker, with a huge play for Mayfair. 5 receiver, empty back formation. Tomic throws it out to the right, and that man is met immediately by junior Reese Leonard. Huge hit there by the Mustang defense. Pistol formation. Tomic sends a man in motion from right to left. Handoff goes to the single back, and he's going to be thrown down immediately. That's number 26, Charlie Wright, on the carry for the Monsoons. Minimal gain there for Mayfair. 4 receivers set. Tomic in shotgun. He's back to pass. He throws it along the right-hand sideline. It's incomplete, and that will bring up a 4th down situation for the Monsoons. Mercado back to punt for Mayfair. It's a high end over ender, and that will be fielded at the 25-yard line by junior Reese Leonard. Penalty is going to be against the Mustangs, so that will push them back further with 10:17 to go in the first quarter. Mustangs again will have their second possession as the handoff goes to Kraskowskis. He'll be lucky if he gets back to the line of scrimmage. He is going to be a yard shy of the line of scrimmage. Man in motion from left to right. De La Cruz setting up a running back screen, and a big gainer there for Matt Kraskowskis. That will give the Mustangs a first down at the Mayfair 37-yard line. Trips left, shotgun. De La Cruz back to pass. He has a man deep down the middle, and he threads the needle to Cole Karate, who gets into the end zone for a Mustangs touchdown. Incredible throw and catch there by De La Cruz and Karate to give the Mustangs an early lead here. Let's take another look at this play. So we have a trips left formation. De La Cruz just winds up and finds his man, threading the needle between 2 defenders for a 37-yard touchdown pass. Great job there by Cole Karate in seeing that ball all the way in, as there were 2 defenders in the vicinity. Kirkpatrick on to attempt the extra point. It is up high straight, and it is good. So the Mustangs extend their lead to 7 points here in the first quarter. Kirkpatrick set to kick off for your Maricosta Mustangs. It's a high end over ender, and that will go through the end zone for a touchback. Mayfair will start their second possession of the evening from their own 20-yard line. Tomic hands the ball off to right. He goes up the middle and is going to be stopped by Xander Lazar after a couple-yard gain on the play. 4 receivers set, shotgun formation. Tomic throws it out to number 19. That's Owen Tomic, Evan's brother, Evan's younger brother. And the handoff this time goes to number 8, Merrick Burnett Jr., who also had the interception for Mayfair on the first possession of the contest. Burnett Jr. around the left-hand side for a nice gain for the Monsoons before he's knocked out of bounds at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, Mayfair trips right, little swing pass to the right, and it's going to be thrown down. Ty Culligan on the stop. Jordan Tulu on the reception for Mayfair. Handoff goes again up the middle. This time it's right for about 5 or 6 yards on the play. Stop on the play is Eli Kabula for Maricosta. Trips left, shotgun formation. Tomic stepping up in the pocket, and that pocket is going to collapse around him as the Mustangs get a sack. That's Xander Lazar, first in on the tackle for the Mustangs. However, there were several Mustangs there. Let's take another look at this play as the Mustangs are showing blitz, and they are coming from both sides as Lazar is able to get Tomic around his ankles and take him down for the quarterback sack. Big play there by the Mustang defense. Bringing up a 4th down situation, Rocco Mercado is able to somehow get that punt off, and he gets a great bounce and roll inside the 20 to about the 16-yard line, where the Mustangs will take over with 5:23 to go in the first quarter. Trips left, man in motion, and then back heading the other way. Interesting motion there for the Mustangs. Haven't seen that one from Coach Morrow. Trips right. Empty back formation. De La Cruz throws it deep down the middle, and again he threads the needle there as number 21, Sammy Sugden, is able to haul that one in for a 24-yard gain and a Mustang first down. Let's take another look at this play as it's trips right, an empty 5 receiver set, and De La Cruz just launches it down the middle, and again double coverage. Great coverage there by the Mayfair Monsoons, but an incredible pass and an incredible catch by the Mustang quarterback receiver combo. 4 receivers set. De La Cruz fakes it to the right, then throws it to the left, setting up a wide receiver screen, and that's Reese Leonard on a huge gainer there for the Mustangs. He's going to get it to about the 15-yard line as Coach Morrow discusses the next play with his sophomore quarterback, Nico De La Cruz. Coach Morrow has to be impressed with how his sophomore quarterback has handled varsity so far this season. Pistol formation. De La Cruz fakes the handoff to Kriskauskis. He throws it deep down the right-hand side in the end zone, and that's going to be knocked down by Cole Karate. Second down situation for the Mustangs. Man in motion. De La Cruz hands off to Kriskauskis, and Kriskauskis works his way to about the 10-yard line, where it will be third down and about 5 to go. De La Cruz back to pass. He throws it over the middle, incomplete. Fourth down situation. 27-yard field goal attempt for Kirkpatrick, and the snap is not going to be able to be held down for the Mustangs. And that will be a turnover on downs. 3:01 to go here in the first. Maricosta still is on top, 7-0. As Wright is thrown down by Culligan. Second down situation for Mayfair. Shotgun formation. Tomic throws it out to the right and is complete to number 5. Tulu. On the stop for the Mustangs is number 18, Eli Kabula. Tomic back to pass. He's forced out of the pocket, and he is going to be thrown down after what appears to be a couple-yard gain by Tillman Cummings. Penalty on the play against Mayfair. Mustangs will decline that penalty, and that will bring up a fourth down situation. Mustang defense has definitely improved from week to week after the St. Francis game. Mercado on the punt once again for Mayfair. It's a high end-over-ender. Not too deep, but it takes a good Mayfair bounce and roll to about the 37-yard line, where the Mustangs will take over with 37.2 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Shotgun formation. The pitch goes out to Kriskauskis. He works his way around the right-hand side line and is forced out of bounds. Second down and about a long one. Pistol formation. Handoff goes to the single back Kriskauskis. This time he works his way around the left-hand side and picks up a Mustang first down. And that should just about do it for the first quarter. Mustangs lead the Mayfair Monsoon 7-0. I'd like to take this time to thank Skechers for their continued support of Mustang football and Maricosta athletics, and to remind you fans to attend the Skechers peer-to-peer friendship walk presented by Nickelodeon. Go the extra mile for our children. Mustangs will start the second quarter, 1st and 10 from the Mayfair 48-yard line. Tight trips right formation. Handoff goes to Kriskauskis, and he tries to work his way around the left-hand side, is able to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 for the Mustangs. I formation. De La Cruz under center. Delay of game against the Mustangs. That will push them back 5 yards. 2nd down and 15 for the Mustangs. Again, Coach Morrow discussing the next play with his sophomore quarterback as the Mustangs lead the Monsoons 7-0. I formation, man in motion from left to right. Handoff goes to the tailback, that's Kriskauskas, and he gets through a nice hole and picks up a nice bit of yardage on that play, setting up a 3rd down and long 3 situation. The pitch goes to Kriskauskas, and Kriskauskas again gets around the left-hand side and picks up a Mustang 1st down. 1st and 10, Maricosta at the Mayfair 31-yard line. Shotgun formation. De La Cruz with a hard count. He's back to pass. He then scrambles to his right and finds his receiver along the right-hand sideline. That's senior Cole Karate. Good for about 4 yards on the play. 2nd down for Maricosta. I formation, man in motion from right to left. Handoff goes to the tailback. Again, that's Kriskauskas. And he will get to about the 26-yard line of the Monsoons. Setting up a 3rd and a long 5 situation. And De La Cruz is able to find his receiver, Sugden, and he's able to pick up a Mustang's 1st down inside the Mayfair 20-yard line. Shotgun formation. Cole Karate in motion. The backwards pass goes to Karate, and Karate throws it to the end zone, and it is caught for a touchdown. That's Reese Leonard on the reception for Maricosta. A little trickery there by head coach Don Morrow. Mustangs attempted that play last week, but it was well covered, and Cole Karate was forced to throw the ball away. This time, he is able to find an open Reese Leonard, who is able to haul it in for a touchdown. Great play call there by head coach Don Morrow. Kirkpatrick in to attempt the extra point for the Mustangs. It is no good, so the Mustangs are able to extend their lead versus the Mayfair Monsoons 13-0 here in the 2nd quarter. Kirkpatrick to kick off again for the Maricosta Mustangs. That is taken at about the 2-yard line, and he is going to be thrown down at about the 15-yard line, as that was number 80 on the stop, David Bergadonovan for the Mustangs. Mayfair looking to get some offense going here in the 2nd quarter. Trips right. Tomic rolls to the right and completes it there to number 19. That's Owen Tomic, his younger brother, giving the Monsoons a 1st down. Shotgun formation. Tomic fakes the handoff. Now he's going to take it himself and go around the right-hand side. Nice gain there by the Mayfair quarterback. 2nd and 1 for the Monsoons. Pistol formation. Tomic fakes the handoff. He rolls to his left, and he finds his big receiver. That's number 44. He's rumbling, stumbling, and going through several Mustangs. Huge gain there by Leroy Palu. 1st and 10 Monsoons at the 32-yard line. Shotgun formation. Tomic back to pass. He throws it to the right. It's tipped up, and that is nearly intercepted by number 4, Xander Lazar. He made a diving attempt, but just could not haul that one in. I formation, man in motion. Tomic fakes the handoff. He rolls to his right. He's trying to take it himself and is able to get to the Mustang 18-yard line. However, there was a hold on the play by the Monsoon, so that will take away that nice gain inside the 20-yard line. Second down and 15 for Mayfair, and that ball is complete to number 19, Owen Tomic. The Tomic to Tomic connection is good for the Mayfair touchdown. Evan to Owen, and the Monsoons are on the board. Mercado on to kick the extra point for the Monsoons, and that ball is up high straight, and it is good. So the Mustangs now lead the Monsoons 13-7 with 5:57 to go here in the first half. Mercado to kick off for Mayfair, and that's going to be taken at the 2-yard line by Matt Kraskowskis, and Kraskowskis is breaking free, and he's going down the sideline. He could go all the way. It looks like they're going to say he was knocked out of bounds at about the 1-yard line. Incredible return by the senior. However, it looks like there was a holding call versus the Mustangs and a personal foul versus Mayfair, so it will be offsetting penalties, and we will have to re-kick. Incredible return there by the senior Kraskowskis. However, it won't count, and we will go again, and this time the ball will go out of bounds. So the Mustangs will start this possession at their own 35-yard line, leading the Monsoons by 6, 13-7 here in the second quarter. Roddy in at quarterback for the Mustangs, and this time he hands the ball off. That's Cade Salcida on the handoff for the Mustangs. De La Cruz back in at quarterback, and he throws it over the middle and completes it to Reese Leonard, and Owen Tomic appeared to take a couple shots at Leonard as he was on the ground. Penalty flag on the play. Looks like that is going to be a personal foul versus Mayfair. As the officials discuss the play. This is an easy call here for the officials. It is a personal foul against Mayfair, so that will give the Mustangs 15 yards and a first down. Mustangs looking to get some points on the board from the Mayfair 44-yard line. Pistol formation. De La Cruz back to pass. He throws it deep down the middle. He has a man, and again he threads the needle, and that's Cole Karate into the end zone for a Mustangs touchdown. That's Cole Karate's second touchdown reception of the night. Of course, he added a touchdown pass earlier to Reese Leonard. Let's take another look at this play as De La Cruz fakes the handoff, has all the time in the world, to find a very well covered Cole Karate. Great job again by Nico De La Cruz threading the needle. And again, great job by the Mustangs receivers concentrating, calling in another well-covered pass reception. This one good for a Mustangs touchdown. So the Mustangs extend their lead to 13 with 4 minutes and 18 seconds to go here in the first half. Mayfair's defensive backs have done all they possibly could do. Double coverage. I mean, each one of these touchdowns have been very well covered, but Nico De La Cruz is just deadly accurate. Sugden in on the stop for the Mustangs. He had a nice reception earlier this contest. Again, double covered down the middle, calling in the pass reception. This time he's able to get a special team stop. Rips right. Timeout on the field. Monsoon's called a timeout, trying to get something going here with 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the first half. Mayfair in shotgun. Tomic fakes the handoff. He takes it himself again, and this time he'll only pick up a couple yards as the defense made a nice adjustment. Coach Dotson is calling in the defensive plays this evening for the Mustangs as Coach Ray Lee is in the booth, relaying the signals down. Pistol formation. Tomic fakes the handoff. He rolls to his left, and he's going to take it himself. He's going to be stopped short. It's going to bring up a fourth down situation. It looked like he wanted to pass the ball, but the Mustang defense was all over him, forcing him to take it himself. Coach Morrow definitely has to be pleased with how his team is playing so far this season, as Mercado is able to get another contested kick off, and that will be blown dead at the Mustang 42-yard line with 1 minute and 47 seconds to go here in the first half. Motion, and the pass goes to that man in motion. That's Cole Karate, and he is able to get a nice gain all the way down to the Mayfair 40-yard line. First and 10 Mustangs. 4 receiver set. Pitch goes to Kraskowskis. He works his way around the left-hand side. Gets some nice blocks there. Number 56, senior Archie Acano, leading the way for the Mustangs offensive line. First and 10, Maricosta at the Mayfair 29-yard line. Trips right. Shotgun formation. De La Cruz back to pass. He throws it deep down the middle, and again Nico threads the needle between two defenders. Reese Leonard gets the touchdown, his second of the night. He had that reception from Cole Karate, and then this one here. Let's take another look at this play, as Nico De La Cruz is able to thread the needle once again. And the Monsoon defensive coordinator has to be pulling his hair out, because his defenders are doing at the best job they possibly can do. But Nico De La Cruz is just putting it in the one spot where they can't get it. 1 minute and 2 seconds left to go here in the first half. Mustangs extend their lead to 26-7. And again, I can't say enough how impressed I am with the accuracy of Nico De La Cruz. Each one of these long pass receptions by the Mustangs. Now, a ball is loose. It appears that the Monsoons are able to recover it. Like I was saying, I can't tell you how impressed I have been with the accuracy of Nico De La Cruz, as each one of these long receptions by the Mustangs have been double covered. And he has somehow his pinpoint accuracy has been stellar this season, as there's a huge hit by Xander Lazar as Charlie Wright is pulling in the pass and then gets lit up there. Great job by the Mustangs defender on that play, setting up a third down situation. Time out on the field with 33.3 seconds to go. Tomic back to pass. He steps up in the pocket and he is going to be sacked. Several Mustangs in on Tomic. Econo was in on that play, as well as Murphy Glasgow. Timeout on the field with 26.7 seconds to go. It'll be 4th down and 14 to go. Rocco Mercado to punt for the Monsoons. He gets off another high end-over-ender. This time it takes a Mustang bounce and will be blown dead at the Monsoon 42-yard line. Mustangs will have 17 seconds to try to get some more points on the board before halftime. De La Cruz fakes the handoff. He throws it over the middle and completes it to Reese Leonard, and Leonard is able to get out of bounds after a nice gainer there to the 22-yard line of the Monsoons. 1st down, 4 receiver set, Mustangs in shotgun. De La Cruz back to pass. He's throwing it to the right-hand sideline. It's going to be complete to Berga Donovan at about the 10-yard line. However, Berga Donovan is unable to get out, not able to get out of bounds. Clock is running. Mustangs trying to kill the clock. And it appears there might have been a second left. However, the officials didn't see it that way, and that will take us to halftime as your Mustangs lead the Monsoons 26-7. Stay tuned, fans, for the halftime show led by the Maricosta Dance Team and the Maricosta Marching Band. I'd like to take this time to thank Skechers for their continued support of Mustang football and Maricosta athletics, and to remind you fans to attend the Skechers peer-to-peer friendship walk presented by Nickelodeon. Go the extra mile for our children. The entire Maricosta 1993 championship football team wishes all levels of current Mustang football teams much success this year. Let's go Mustangs, step up. Welcome back, fans. We are getting ready for the second half of tonight's contest. The Mustangs have been dominating this contest 26-7. Nico De La Cruz has been on fire for the Mustangs. And that's Tomic on the return for Mayfair and he is dragged out of bounds after a nice return for the Mayfair Monsoons. Monsoons will start this first possession of the second half at their own 37-yard line. Tomic throws it out to his younger brother, Owen Tomic. Evan to Owen. Of course, the Evan to Owen Tomic connection was Mayfair's only score in the first half. And this time it's a handoff up the middle for Mayfair. That's Jordan Tulu on the carry. Shotgun formation. Tomic is forced out of the pocket. He takes it himself and is able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Third down situation, or rather second down and 10 for the Monsoons. Handoff goes to number 8. Burnett Jr., who had the interception for Mayfair, gets a nice gain around the right-hand side, picks up about 8 on the play, bringing up a third down situation for Mayfair. I formation, Tomic fakes the handoff, takes it himself around the right-hand side, and picks up about 4 yards on the carry. Good for a Mayfair first down. Tomic throws the ball out to his left, and his receiver, Xavier Smith, heard footsteps coming as Cole Karate was bearing down on him. Second down and 10. Trips left, shotgun formation. Tomic back to pass. Here comes the rush by the Mustangs, and Tomic just has to throw the ball away. Good job by the Mustangs pressuring Tomic all evening. Trips left. Tomic rolls to his left and is hit as he throws. Incomplete. Again, that Mustang rush was all over Tomic. Mercado on to kick for the Mayfair Monsoons. He gets a high end-over-ender, not too deep, but it will take a Mayfair bounce and a good roll, and it will be blown dead at the 1-yard line. 8:46 to go. Here in the third quarter, Mustangs will start their first possession of the second half. Man in motion. The pass goes to that man in motion. That's Cole Karate, and Cole is able to get a nice gainer. I thought he was able to gain a couple more yards on that play, but the official said he went out of bounds. Nico De La Cruz rolls to his right, throws it to his right, and that's Charlie O'Connor on the reception for Maricosta. Past the 30 to the 34-yard line, 1st and 10 Mustangs. Shotgun formation, De La Cruz setting up that running back screen, and Kraskowskis is able to carry a defender for a couple yards. It looks like it was going to be a couple yard loss on the play, but Matt Kraskowskis was able to carry a defender across the line of scrimmage for a gain. High formation, handoff goes to Kraskowskis. The tailback is able to pick up a yard or two on the carry. That will set up a third down situation for the Mustangs. Third and about 7 to go. Shotgun formation. De La Cruz back to pass. He throws it to the left and completes it to Berga Donovan, who is able to, or actually he wasn't able to tightrope the sideline. Again, I thought he was able to keep in bounds, but the officials say he went out of bounds just shy of the first down, setting up a 4th and 1 situation. Mustangs are going for it. I formation. Handoff goes to the tailback. That's Kriskauskas, and Kriskauskas gets a good gainer into Mayfair territory to about the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 Mustangs. Man in motion from left to right. De La Cruz rolling out to his right, throwing it, and that is incomplete, intended for Matt Kriskauskas. 2nd down and 10. I formation. Handoff goes to the tailback. That's Kriskauskas, and Kriskauskas is able to get around the right-hand side, not able to get too much yardage on the carry. Helped up by his offensive line. That will set up a 3rd down and about 4 situation for the Mustangs. Pistol formation. Handoff goes to the single back Kriskauskas. Let's see if the Mustangs got enough yardage for the 1st down. Looks like he's going to be short. It's going to be a 4th down and 2 situation. 2nd, 4th down play here for the Mustangs. And De La Cruz completes it along the right-hand side. That's Cole Karate, and this time he's able to stay in bounds and get into the end zone for a Mustangs touchdown. That's his 3rd of the night. A great job there by Cole Karate. Let's take a look at this play as De La Cruz fakes the handoff to Kriskauskas, and Cole Karate was able to break a tackle and then run out of the tackle of the 2nd defender and stay in bounds. Great athleticism there shown by the senior receiver. And he gets into the end zone once again for a Mustangs touchdown. Kirkpatrick on the kick, the extra point for the Maricosta Mustangs. It's up high straight, and it is good. Mustangs extend their lead to 33-7 here in the 3rd quarter. That's the 4th touchdown pass of this contest for Nico De La Cruz. And he had 4 touchdowns last week versus St. Francis. So, again, the sophomore sensation is having an incredible start to his varsity career as the Mustangs are dominating this game versus Mayfair 33-7 with 4:09 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Tomic in shotgun. He fakes the handoff. He's throwing it deep down the right-hand side, and that ball is broken up. Ty Culligan in on the defensive play for the Mustangs. Man in motion from left to right. Tomic fakes the handoff and takes it himself, is able to get maybe a yard or 2 on the play before he is stopped by number 2, Kate Salceda. Shotgun formation. Tomic back to pass. He throws it deep down the right-hand side and completes it to his younger brother, Owen Tomic. Picks up another 1st down for the Monsoon. The Evan to Owen connection has been the most effective offensive play for Tomic and the Monsoon offense. We got a little running back screen, and he is lit up immediately by number 30 for the Mustangs, Taylor Gale. 2nd down and 7 to go at midfield. 4 receiver set. Tomic in shotgun, and he's going to be swallowed up by the Mustang defense. He had nowhere to go, and he is going to be taken down. That was Gale in on the stop for the Mustangs. 4 receiver set. Mayfair in shotgun. Tomic back to pass. He throws it out of bounds. Good coverage there by the Mustangs. 4th down situation. Mercado's going on to kick once again for Mayfair. It's a bouncer, and again, somehow Mercado is able to get the ball away. And this time it takes another Mustang bounce, and Maricosta will take over with 1 minute and 12 seconds to go here in the third quarter at their own 32-yard line. Handoff goes to Matt Kriskauskis, who works his way around the right-hand sideline to the 37-yard line. However, that will come back. It's a holding call versus the Mustangs. It's going to be a first down at the Mustangs' 22-yard line. Offset right pistol formation, offset right pistol I formation, and this time the pass goes out to the left and is completed to number 10, junior Reese Leonard. He'll get back to, it looks like, the original line of scrimmage. I formation, man in motion. Handoff goes to the tailback, Kriskauskis, and Kriskauskis is going to be thrown down in the backfield by big number 44, senior Leroy Alu. And that will do it for the third quarter. Mustangs lead the Monsoons 33-7. I'd like to take this time to thank Skechers for their continued support of Mustang football and Maricosta athletics, and to remind you fans to attend the Skechers peer-to-peer friendship walk presented by Nickelodeon. Go the extra mile for our children. Mustangs will start the fourth quarter, third down and 12 from their own 34-yard line. Trips right, shotgun formation. De La Cruz throws it deep down the left-hand side, and that is incomplete, intended for number 10, Reese Leonard, bringing up a fourth down situation for the Mustangs offense. Kirkpatrick on to kick for Maricosta, and this is a line drive kick that will take a good Maricosta bounce, and that will roll and keep on rolling to the Monsoon 11-yard line, where they will take over here in the fourth quarter. 4 receivers set for the Monsoons. Tomic pump fakes and then throws it out to the right, and that ball was nearly intercepted by Xandar Lazar. 2nd and 10 for Mayfair. Shotgun formation, single back. Tomic looking to pass and now is forced out of the pocket, and he is still on his feet. Incredible job staying on his feet. Great balance there by number 2, Evan Tomic, the senior quarterback. Man in motion, he fakes it to the man in motion, now hands it to the single back, that's number 7, Heredia on the carry for Mayfair. Good gain there by the Monsoons. Shotgun formation, handoff goes to Heredia, and he is able to break a couple tackles and work his way around the right-hand side for a good gain and a Mayfair first down. 1st and 10, Mayfair at the Monsoon 43-yard line. Tomic back to pass. He throws it deep down the right-hand sideline and completes it to his younger brother before he is able to be thrown out of bounds at the Mustang 44-yard line. 1st and 10, Mayfair. Tomic back to pass. He completes it out to the left, and Mayfair is looking pretty good so far on this drive. by far the best drive of this contest. Pistol formation. Tomic fakes the handoff. He rolls to his right. He pump fakes. Now he throws it to his right and completes it. And into the end zone is Jordan Atulu for the Mayfair touchdown. Again, the most impressive drive of tonight's contest for the Mayfair Monsoons as they score a touchdown. And now the Mustangs lead 33-14 here in the fourth quarter as that ball will go out of bounds on the kickoff. Mustangs will take over at their own 35-yard line with 8:58 to go here in the fourth quarter. I formation, Mustangs looking to run out this clock. They would ideally love a long, time-consuming drive here to run out the clock as Matt Kriskowskis is able to get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 Mustangs. Pistol formation. De La Cruz fakes the handoff. Now throws it out to the right and completes it to Berga Donovan. And Berga Donovan is able to get to the Mustang 40, looks like the 48-yard line. 1st and 10 Mustangs. I formation. De La Cruz hands it off to the tailback Kriskowskis, and Kriskowskis is able to get to midfield, picking up a few yards on the carry. Rather, it looks like he was going to get to the Mayfair 49-yard line. 2nd down and a long 6 yards to go for Maricosta. Pistol formation. De La Cruz hands the ball off up the middle to Kriskowskis, and Kriskowskis gets a nice gain. Leading the way for the Mustangs was Slater Smith, the junior offensive lineman. Nice block there by Smith. Pistol formation. De La Cruz running off. Time off that clock. He takes the snap and hands the ball off to Kriskowskis, and he's met in the backfield, or rather, Cade Salceda is in at running back for the Mustangs, and he was met in the backfield for a loss. Kirkpatrick will kick for the Mustangs, and the Mustangs coverage team does a great job as Mayfair will take over at their own 20-yard line with 5:25 to go here in week 2 as Tomic rolls to his right and completes the pass once again. Good for a Mayfair 1st down at the 34-yard line. Shotgun formation. Tomic back to pass. He's throwing it deep down the right-hand side. He has a man, and that is incomplete. Good coverage there by Reese Leonard. However, there was a penalty on the play. Looks like it is going to be a holding call versus the Monsoons, so that will take them back. 1st down and long from the Mayfair 20-yard line. Tomic back to pass. He completes it to the left. A nice pass play there by Mayfair. Get to the 35-yard line. Here's a Mustang is shaken up on the play. That is Murphy Glasgow. Hopefully Murph will be back in for the Mustangs. Trips left. Tomic back to pass. He pump fakes. Now he throws it incomplete. His receiver could not haul that one in. That was Jalen Baker, the intended receiver for the Monsoons. 4-receiver set. Single back formation. Mayfair in shotgun. Tomic takes the snap. He's back to pass. He throws it over the middle, and that ball is dropped this time by Xavier Smith. Good coverage on the play by the Mustangs. Couple dropped balls there by the Mayfair receivers. We have not seen that by the Mustangs, however, this season. The receivers have been sure-handed this entire season to start. Mustangs will take over with 4 minutes and 3 seconds to go, looking to run out this clock. I formation, handoff goes to number 82 for the Mustangs. That's Michael Frank Love. Of course, Michael Frank Love is the third Frank Love to come through the Maricosta football program. Again, Nico De La Cruz is just letting that clock run out, trying to milk every last second before snapping the ball. I formation. Handoff this time goes to number 26 for the Mustangs. That's Matt Miller, the junior. Personal foul against Mayfair. It looks like they're a little agitated about the results of this contest. However, Mustangs are just looking to run out this clock. Again, I formation, as Nico will just eye that clock and snap the ball after he's able to get every last second he can. Handoff goes again to number 26 for the Mustangs, Matt Miller. Penalty on the play. Looks like it's going to be against the Mustangs. And it is a holding call versus Maricosta. So that will bring the Mustangs back to their own 25-yard line. De La Cruz under center. He is going to hand off again. This time to number 19 for the Mustangs, William Slow. The senior running back getting some nice carries here. Frank Love back in at tailback for the Mustangs. De La Cruz again milking every last second off of that play clock, as the Mustangs are looking to go to 1-1 on the season. And next week for the Mustangs is a huge contest versus Hart, as this will do it for this week's contest. The Mustangs are victorious here at Cooper Field at Waller Stadium as they defeat the Mayfair Monsoons 33-14. Huge game for the Mustangs, as quarterback Nico De La Cruz has another 4-touchdown performance, 3 of them to Cole Karate and a 4th to Reese Leonard, and Reese was able to catch a second touchdown from Cole Karate. Mustangs will take on arch rival Hart High, who last time the Mustangs played them was in the semifinals in 2001. Mustangs are looking for some revenge against the Hart Indians. We'll see you next week.
It's Jeremy Stowski here with sophomore quarterback Nico De La Cruz. Nico, amazing start to your varsity career here at Maricosta. Got the first victory tonight. Can you talk about your experience so far these first 2 games?
It's been great. It's been great. All the credit needs to go to the O-line and playmakers and defense and coaching staff, definitely. It's been great here. I love it.
This is Jeremy Stowski, our senior Jack Clark. Jack, Mustangs, amazing start to the season. Had a tough loss last week, but then dominated tonight. That line is dominating. Your quarterback and skilled players are coming through. Can you talk about tonight's victory and next week?
Definitely. I think it's just a product of the preparation we put in during the week. Got a lot of great coaching. Coach Michael, Coach Morrow, just really coaching up this line. And we worked really hard. We're communicating up there, trying to make sure we give Nico time. And if we give Nico time, he's finding Cole, he's finding Reese, he's finding Charlie. Can't complain as an O-lineman, just the product of the hard work. So,
has Coach Morrow talked to you guys about the importance of next week?
Definitely. That's a tough team, well coached like this one. And it's going to be an away game, a little bit of a road trip. But we're looking forward to it. Going to come out like every week, prepare, and take the fight to them next week.
Jeremy Stowski here with senior Cole Crotty. Mustangs dominated tonight's contest. Last week, you had a play called where you were going to throw the ball. You threw it away. Tonight, you got the touchdown. Can you talk about that play and the Mustang offense?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we actually never practiced that play before. Coach put it in our offensive meeting about like 3 hours before the game started, but we were able to come in and know what to do, and everyone was executed well. I think last week we didn't really get the play call across, and that's kind of what happened there, but got it done today. Real fun play. Real glad that worked out for us.
Next week, a big opponent for this Mustang football program, Hart. I know it's going to be a big one for Coach. What are your thoughts on playing Hart at Hart?
Yeah, I know they're a really good team. It's our first away game of the year. We just got to come back and prepare. Can't get too high off of one win this week. Got to come back on Monday, keep putting the work in, week out, and just stay disciplined and be ready to go on Friday.
Here with Coach Morrow. Coach Morrow, this is start of your 30th season here at Maricosta. Amazing run. Crazy start to this season. Last week's game was a wild start, and then this game, Mustangs came out and really improved on all facets of the game, it looked like. Can you talk about this team and the mix of the older guys and of course Nico is just lighting it up so far?
Yeah, Nico's done above and beyond what everybody's expectations were. So he had a great spring and he had a great summer. So he's obviously able, but for him to handle it like he's been handling is pretty unbelievable. And then I was really excited for the defense tonight. I thought they made so much improvement just in a week's time. That was really cool to see. And those guys have a lot of weapons too. I mean, St. Francis had a lot of weapons, but so does Mayfair. They have plenty of weapons. So I thought that was really cool. That's going to go a long way to keep getting better on the defensive side.
Next week, Coach, I know you probably had them circled on your calendar. It's a big game for you and the program. Have you relayed that to the fellas yet?
No, we'll share the history of it all, a little bit. I let them know that, they're playing a team from the Foothill League, which is one of the, better leagues in our area. So we're looking forward. And, we thought last week's game was like a playoff game. We thought this week's game was like a playoff game. And now you're going to go on the road and drive out there for an hour and a half. It'll be like a playoff game again. So looking forward. I think the preseason schedule is pretty good for us.